is made, we are made of atom. With that, the atom is not the creator. We are created from the atom. The created thing cannot be created. It's like telling me form itself. That's a atom.
But the first, again, there's conflicting, like, because I know the universe has been long. I forgot the exact amount.
Billion years or something like that. That's nonsense.
Why?
Prove that to me.
Because I'm saying in that amount of time, right? Think about how big the universe is and how long the universe has been around for, and the amount of randomness that goes on. Eventually, in my mind, it makes sense that it comes together to form. Well, it organizes itself.
That's not true, bro. So you're telling me for billion years, with this ground can create someone speak and have conversation.
The ground doesn't create me. I don't come from the ground.
So who do you come from? It's atom.
I don't come from the soul. It's evolution.
Evolution's after. Evolution doesn't explain the universe. Evolution explains species.
You're asking for the origin of life. I don't know the origin of life.
So that's
I can't say I'm atheist.
That's life has original. That's a life has original. Origin of life. So life has beginning.
Yeah.
So it's not eternal then, has beginning.
I didn't say life was eternal. I said, how do you know the universe is eternal?
Because I give you a proof. I'm giving you proof that we can see things coming into existence that didn't exist before that.
Yeah,
and it's part of the universe.
Very short scale. We live for, say, like a human who lives a very long time lives for 100 years. I know you don't believe it, but I believe that the universe has been around for billions and billions.
Prove that to me.
Prove what? Don't prove me wrong.
No, you're making claim. Don't even prove me wrong.
No, it's not that. I'm saying, like, I don't know that it's true, but I assume it because that's what science tells me.
Yeah, but science
Why would I take any opinion other than that?
So you're a blind follower of science?
Huh?
You're a blind follower of science?
I'm not a blind follower of it.
Okay, what is the proof that science, what it says, is true? Because blind follower means someone following something without any proof. So give me proof that this universe existed for 13 billion years.
Okay, well, the way they calculated it, they observed the galaxies moving away from us. They observed the speed at which the galaxies were moving away.
That's not proof, that's explanation.
No, they calculated, so you know the Big Bang, right? I know the thing is, it's hard to argue because we have different...
I'm just asking you.
I'm
asking you to prove that to me.
So the universe is expanding, right?
That's what they claim. I don't know about that.
They claim that the universe is expanding. I say, so they see the universe expanding with the telescopes. Say, no, they don't. Okay, I'm a follower of that.
You're a blind follower?
Of that, yeah, because I don't see a reason to say no, that's wrong.
So you're blind following science, basically?
Yes and no. I see a group of scientists, they have a telescope, they see galaxies moving away from us. I'm not going to say, no, I don't believe you for no reason.
That's an explanation, that's not a proof.
No, so the way that they explained it, the way that they proved the age of the universe, and they could be wrong. I'm not saying they're right, for sure.
Yeah, so that's what's in time.
So that's why I'm agnostic, so I...
Brother, you keep telling me I'm agnostic, but you're more atheist than agnostic, you know?
I am more atheist than
atheist. Yeah, because...
No, I'm more atheist than theist.
To be honest, brother, I'll tell you, deep down, it's nonsense what you're saying. I'll tell you that. I have respect, you know, deep down. You know way that you walk in the street and you think, you know what, this beautiful creation, this well-organized creation, as human beings, we can see we have a nose next to our mouth. Why? Before you eat, smell food. Brows above your eyes. Why? Because sweat contains salt. If it keeps going to eyes, you damage it. So you protect it. So you can see there's a purpose behind our creation. Everything has a purpose.
Everything within us, but I also think that can all be explained through things like evolution.
No, but again, we're going to evolution. Yeah. Evolution does not explain.
It doesn't explain the origin of life.
Right? Yeah, speak about species. Yeah, even that is not well proven. It's just nonsense as well. My point here is that as a human being, okay, you can see this universe is programmed, correct? Organized.
It's organized. Yes.
Can a blind matter organize something like this beautifully? Rationally, yeah. Be honest.
I believe.
Which was more complicated, the phone or this universe?
This universe.
Okay, can the phone, if I say the phone was created by a rock, would you accept that?
No, of course not.
No. Remember, you haven't seen the person who made the phone.
But I'm saying...
Well, hear me, just hear me out, yeah? I'm going to show you something. You haven't seen the person who made the phone. You haven't seen him. We can know about the maker of the phone. We can know something about his some of his attributes.
He has knowledge.
He has knowledge. Okay, is it possible that was created by a rock? Huh?
No.
Okay, a rock has what? Has energy. Yeah, has atoms.
Yeah.
Okay. Same atom you have?
No, not the same, but yes.
Okay. Okay, this phone was created by a child that is 2 years old.
No.
Okay. He's created the same atom as you. He has same atom as you, yeah? And he has on knowledge, but doesn't qualify him to create a phone. But analyze, yeah? Which one is more complicated, more sophisticated, well designed? The phone or you?
Me.
So you telling me phone needs a creator, but you need nuclear creator. Wallah, you know it's not true.
No, but a phone was created like this, right? A phone was created instantly. I don't believe humans were created instantly. That's why I keep talking about evolution, because humans evolved slowly, right? We weren't instantly, it wasn't like there was a cell and then it became a human. That's obviously impossible.
I understand you're saying because of billion years.
The phone, we had metal, we made the phone was made like this.
Okay, is it possible billion years the something can create a phone? You know the
human.
Huh?
So what about humans?
What about humans? It's more complicated. Come on,
like,
humans
live. Humans, we have evolved for a purpose, right? Evolved.
Prove to me we evolved. Prove to me evolution. Do you know scientific method? Scientific method is collection of data based upon observation through experimentation. It has to be repeatable. Yes? Then it comes to conclusion. So it has to be observable. Between for example, if I see my brother Jamal bleeding, either say you stabbed him or he was running and he dropped. Yes? If I say you stabbed him because he's bleeding, and blood, you can stab someone and start bleeding, correct? That's not that you stabbed him. My explanation. Okay. You know science that they do. They're not telling you the proof. They are explaining something.
So
that's why I want to first.
But what they do with scientific theory,
yeah.
A lot of theory, and then you go with what you think seems the most rational, and then if you can disprove that, then you change the theory.
No.
That's how we find things out.
No, the scientists in our time, they will try to utilize any theory for the sake of rejecting God. Because they know deep down, if there is God, they know there is God, by the way, but they know that to him. To add to God and follow his teaching. So they will look for anything to justify their rejection of God, to comfort their soul. Because like I said, brother, you know deep down that it's impossible, illogical, irrational, billion years out of nowhere, because universe existed, will have beautiful phone or something, let alone this beautiful creation, well-designed creation. That's why Allah always utilizes intellectual proofs in the Quran to tell us think that, for example, I said, will they create by nothing, or did they create themselves? Let me ask you this question: is it possible for non-existent to create something?
Is it possible for non-existent?
For non-existent to create something?
Something out of nothing, no.
It's impossible, non-existent.
Yeah,
to create something, yeah? So therefore, this, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أَمْ خُلِقُوا مِنْ غَيْرِ شَيْءٍ أَمْ هُمُ الْخَالِقُونَ. Will they create by nothing? By the way, Allah is not asking the question here. Allah is rebuking those who try to reject there is God. It is the most silly thing to say, this well-designed, beautiful creation, you and us and everything here, was created by nothing. We must have a creator who is more powerful. You know? Like you can see, it has a purpose.
Okay, so say on Earth, right? Earth has the perfect environment to foster life. Okay?
Has what?
To foster life. Earth, this planet, has got the perfect conditions for people to be alive on this planet. Yeah?
Who put that? Who put that? Who put that perfect condition?
No. So wait, let me finish. So say other planets.
Huh?
Like,
so I thought you said something.
So say like other planets like Mars, Venus, Jupiter, they have no life, yeah?
I don't know about that. That's what they claim. You are following cosmologists. Cosmologists, a lot of it is just assumptions. Okay. So what you do, look, you follow an assumption, but which is more rational, logical. You try to turn away from it, because I believe you're not turning away from it because it's not rational. There's something else.
But I personally think that and I mean this in a respectful way.
No, bro, say whatever you like. Don't worry.
So I think
I don't take it to heart.
Religion in general, not just Islam, all religions. I think they're a way of explaining what we don't understand, and they're a very easy explanation for it.
Well, the God of the gap. God of the gap. There's something called God of the gap, meaning that because you cannot explain it, so because there's a gap, so say God.
Yeah.
No, that's not true, because you have that in your science. You cannot explain it, science of the gap. Science.
No, science does do the same thing. So say.
No, but I'm not explaining, because I'm showing you something rational, logical. I'm going to tell you something. Give me an example. Now, because what we know, generally what we know, if we see something is programmed, organized, well designed, must have a creator. Do you agree with that? What we know.
No, I don't, because if I were to agree with that, then I'd have to agree with your point.
No, give me an example of something we don't disagree with. Something that you can prove to me is well designed, created, programmed, has no creator.
The world, the trees, us.
No, that's what you claim. No.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying.
You're asking me to point to a man-made object and say it has no creator. Every man-made object that is well designed has a creator. But everything non-man-made, in your mind, would be made by Allah. In my mind, I can't say it has a creator. Well, no, I don't say it has a creator. So I can't point to anything.
So why is he who created it?
I don't believe it was created by someone, and I don't. See,
okay, by something.
No, I believe that things can come into existence. Like, say people, right? People are much more complex than a rock.
No, but before that, what do you mean come to existence? What do you mean?
Okay,
come to exist means they don't exist.
You see how earlier you said a phone, billions of years, a phone will never come into existence, right?
Yeah.
That's because a phone it's not animated, it's not living. A phone is inanimate, right? Mountains and rocks are not as complex as humans. The reason we're so complex is because we're alive. That's why I believe that we can evolve, because humans and animals in general, right?
That's what you're claiming, brother. I'm asking you, we evolved to where? We evolved, yeah? You agree with that?
Yes.
So there's What is that starting point?
So science dictates that the starting point is a single-celled organism. I don't know where that came from. I know you're going to say who made the single-celled organism. I don't know.
You see, you just told you what the Quran mentioned about you. Allah mentioned something about you. What you just did, what Allah mentioned in the Quran. They have no certainty, just assumption.
No, I know we have no certainty. But
that's it. That's Allah mentioned in the Quran 1,400 years ago.
I don't think that it's right to say that you're certain about anything. I don't think that's a good way to find out new things. You can't say I'm certain about.
No, I'm certain because it's rational. If it's their starting point either that something is started it. Okay, starting point either something that created it and organized it, or it organized itself, and it's illogical, irrational, impossible to tell me singular cell or something, an atom that creates creation. Wallahi, this is justification.
It doesn't create it, it turns into it very, very, very slowly.
Okay, what is that? That it turns, so that thing it turns to you. And I know before it turns to you, it turns to something else.
Yeah.
It turns something else. It turns something else. It turns something else. Yeah. So that thing, does it have a quality to turn something else?
Sorry?
What quality has? Is it? You know what you're doing?
Well,
you are negating.
So that's how natural selection works. So natural selection, so you get genetic mutations. People get genetic mutations.
No, before we go to that, brother, let's go starting point. Starting point. Yeah. You know what you're doing? You turn away from God and you are ascribing God to the atom. That's what God is. You believe everything starts from one thing. Do you know what is it? The singular atom. So let us see who is rational. I believe everything starts from a creator who is almighty, powerful, has a knowledge, has a will. You believe in something, everything starts from something singular, doesn't have none of that.
No, but it's not. It didn't start from one atom.
You told me singular.
No. It's a single cell organism. That's
single
the first
cell
life form.
Okay,
that's not the first thing. The first thing, we don't know, but I think.
So you tell me start from.
I don't understand how. Okay, I know you think you're right. I think I'm right?
No, you know you're wrong. I tell you.
Okay.
I know.
But
deep down.
Just humor me for the sake of my argument. Yeah. If you were wrong, you would never know that you were wrong because you're not considering any other possibilities. You're not trying to find out more. You say, I already know the answers. How are you going to find, if you say I already know the answers and you're wrong, how are you going to find out that you're wrong? You'll never find out that you're wrong.
No, because what? If the truth, if I establish something is the truth, whoever go and get it is a falsehood. I don't have to start looking for other.
So if it's the truth, how can so many people disagree with you? If it's so clearly the truth, and they say, if it's so rationally the truth, how can so many people on this planet say it's not the truth?
That is not a rational way because so many people believe this universe is illusion. Do you know about sophistry?
Sorry?
Do you know about sophistry? Sophistry is a group of philosophers. They believe whatever you see is illusion. It's not real. It's just illusion. Yeah. What do you think about that? Do you think it's illusion?
I don't think that's true. But at the same time, having said that, I wouldn't completely discredit that.
Yeah. So there's possibility is illusion.
Yeah.
So possibility you and I were not talking. It's just illusion.
Possibility.
So it's wasting time then. That's why deep down, you know, I'll tell you something. What we say to you, look, I'm gonna use, because many brothers, what they do here, they don't use the Quranic way. We start to use the Quranic way. I'll tell you that deep down, you know the truth. You know there's a creator of his creation, and you're gonna die. And when you die, you're gonna stand before your creator. And it's a matter of not a joke. It's a matter of hell and paradise. That's what the Prophet and Messengers did. They utilize intellectual arguments. If the person is not accepting, they use a psychological argument. I'm telling you, there's no way you telling me everything starts from something singular cell, but you try to tell me it seems like more rational to start from a singular cell than a creator who creates creation. Come on, man. You know, deep down it's not. Wallahi, it's not. That's why I always mention there's two factors people don't accept Islam. Either it's a psychological factor or social factor. Psychological factor that, you know, if you accept God, you have to follow God's teaching. Yeah, I know that you're gonna stop doing what you desire to do. Yeah. So what you're gonna do now? You're gonna look for any silly argument to reject Him. Like I'm telling you, that is a silly argument to believe this well-designed creation, the stars, the moon, the sun, everything, this perfect creation, everything is connected. coming from a singular. Started it. That is madness.
I'll look into it.
From what you said, what are the other possibilities do you think they rejected? What do you mean? Because you said that you're saying that there's one truth and Islam.
Yeah.
You see now that
Yeah. How are you doing? You right?
yeah, how are you?
I'm good, not too bad. How are you?
Too bad. Hi.
You right?
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I've got to go to court on the 21st.
What do you need some money?